Hey guys, Nick's here and welcome to Ghost Lounge. I just want to start off this video by saying that with this video, I'm going to be using a text-to-speech app on my computer because I just find it easier to do it that way because when I'm trying to give like a review or something, just going off of what I want to say does come into mind. I kind of get things jumped up a little bit, so I want to make reviews where people can understand what exactly I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to get my point across. So this video is going to be used by text to speech app with computerized voice. So if you like that kind of stuff or you find it interesting, then I'll do more videos like this because just so everyone can understand what I'm saying and what my true thoughts of the series is. So without further ado, take away computer voice.
Hey guys and welcome to the Ghost Lounge. As you can tell, I'm currently using a text-to-speech app because I currently don't have a good sounding mic, which I should be getting one within the next month or so. So I will be using this for the time being. In today's video, I'm gonna give my review of the first episode to the new Chucky TV show. Now first off, I just wanna give a quick rundown on how my reviews will be presented. So first things first, I will give my thoughts and opinions on the positives of each episode and then the negatives of each episode. Then at the end I'll give my overall thoughts and opinions on each episode as a whole. So the first episode, titled Death by Misadventure, is the type of episode where it gives a look at each character for us to get to know while including some of the most hilarious scenes I have seen. Not just from the Child's Play movies but some of the most funniest scenes of any show or movie I've seen. That leads into the first positive of the episode. The humor. The Child's Play movies and the Chucky character has always included humor. Some movies more than others. Especially when it got to Bride of Chucky. But we could talk about the movies in a completely different video. Now the second thing I liked about this episode is that it balanced how much of Chucky we see as far as when he's in doll mode and when he's running around causing trouble. I find it the best is when we don't see him moving on screen and more when we see him just sitting there looking like a normal doll, and then the next thing we see is him in a completely different spot. And that's what they did a couple times in this episode. Especially in the scene where Chucky and another character are inside a classroom, and of course if you watched the episode, you know what scene I'm talking about. Now the other thing I liked, and it's not really a spoiler if you have been following all the information that has been released about this show, especially in the trailers, and what I'm talking about is Chucky's backstory. Now I know this topic has been 50-50 with the fan base. Some people are excited to see his backstory while some aren't too happy about it. But as for me, I'm one of the ones who's looking forward to seeing it. But I do get why some people would be against it. Some killers are just best to not know what drives them to do what they do. Like Michael Myers, for example. We don't have to know his backstory and what the reason for his bloodlust drives from. But Chucky, I feel like it won't hurt to find what the reason for his love of murder. So the thing I liked about this episode is we get a couple small scenes showing his backstory, which was shown in the very beginning of the episode. And the end of it where we see a young Chucky and his mother. And the next two positives I have for this first episode is that this series will not hold back on the F-bombs and gruesome deaths. Now from what I've heard is that they're allowed to use 10 F-bombs per episode. This one had a couple, and that was one of the concerns most people had about this series. With it being on TV, hearing the F-bomb isn't a common thing most of the time, and you can't have Chucky without having him dropping the F-bomb constantly. It just wouldn't work. As for the gore, we only got one kill on this episode, but it wasn't anything too graphic, but I'm sure we will see plenty of that in the coming episodes. And now the next thing is the negatives about this episode, and those are in my opinion. There wasn't anything that I disliked about the episode, but that's just me. Other people may have some things they didn't like, such as the whole backstory thing as I mentioned before. So overall, this episode was a really great one to start us off with. It gave me the vibes from the first two Child's Play movies as far as how much Chucky action we got. And I know that Child's Play 2 is the movie series creator, Don Mancini, is formatting this show off of, and like many other Chucky fans, I'm all for that because Child's Play 2 is my favorite Chucky movie, and I know it's the most liked movie within the fandom. We got a small taste of what we can expect from this series, and to me it feels just like I'm watching a normal Chucky movie. So with that, I'm gonna give this episode a 10 out of 10 for it bringing in back the old Child's Play roots that we have seen from the first three Chucky movies, and I can't wait to see what else we have in store for us. Judging by this episode and what I have seen people saying about it, Don said if the series does well, we will get more movies and possibly more seasons of the show, and I'm calling it now that we will get more movies and even another season or two of the show. So I can't wait.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Like I said, I was using text-to-speech app just to, so people could understand what I thought about this episode and stuff, and so you could hear my thoughts clearly without me, messing up my words and blabbering on about, this random stuff. So it's just easier for me to type, what I want to say out and have something else read my thoughts to you guys so you can understand what I'm trying to say. So if you guys enjoyed it, then hit the like button, share if you want to, and if you want to see me do reviews of the rest of the season, don't just smack that like button and comment if you want to let me know that you want to see that. And something else I had to remind you about, but I can't really think what that is. So I'm gonna let my friend tell you what to do next. So take it away, friend, to the end.
Subscribe, damn it! I'll be back. I always come back, and so should you, you moron.